Like to do metal detecting is on big wide footpaths like this, and this is a high traffic area. There's a school here and a cemetery here. I only like to do the footpaths because of the amount of people that use them, of course. Now, these are the places that I look for. People have asked me about doing cemetery. I wouldn't do a cemetery myself, but others have. I've heard of other people doing abandoned cemeteries, but personally myself, I would not like to do a cemetery unless, you've got to get permission from the local authorities to do a lot of things too, and from councils, so you have to be a little bit careful. I mean, there's a lot of people that just do these places and don't worry about getting permission, but I know every state and every local council may have different ideas about what you can do and what you can't do with a metal detector and where they want you to go. Now, another favourite area is down here where they have this washout, these drains where all the water runs down and the different layers of dirt in these cutouts. I see this as ideal places for metal detecting. I get in here, try to come in at a couple of hours before dark, run around in here and have a bit of a look. As you can see how deep that is and how it's washed out and the different layers. And as usual, don't leave holes and problems for other people. I know if you do private, you can do private properties. I like urban metal detecting. I like to get into the suburbs and the old houses and the old estates. I think it's wonderful. But you've got to get permission from the owners. If you've got a fossicking licence, in this state anyway, in Queensland where I am, you've got to get them to sign it to say that you can be on their land, and you're right, you're good to go. Now, like I said, this is where the water rushes down here and things get washed in here, and coins. I found coins and all sorts of things in these washouts and these drains on the sides of the road. So there you go, that's just another place that you can go metal detecting. Look for cutouts on the side of the roads, footpaths where there's high traffic areas. Like I said, a lot of people say they've been to a lot of old abandoned cemeteries. Well, if they're not in use and you get permission from the council, but personally myself, I wouldn't do the cemeteries, but that's just up to you, up to the different people. So there you are. So look for them footpaths with the high traffic areas. This is a nice big wide one, and it's got a cemetery and a school. So there's people dropping things and losing things here all the time. I mean, this is just some ideas I'm giving you of where to go, but I don't know whether that camera can pick this up very well. But you can see the different layers and how badly it's pretty deep. That you wouldn't think it is until you get in it, and that's the sort of things I like to do, places I like to go. Alright YouTubers, until the next video, shall see you next time.